Good, good. Yes, yesterday class we done the Tomcat server, right? So we install the Tomcat server in your system. Tomcat server contains how many folders total here? I think 7 folders, right? Lib folder and all. We explained that all the lib folders and all, right? Exactly. Okay, today we'll go for the first servlet creation process. At server side, we decided to create one servlet. Okay, at server side, we decided to create what one servlet, right? Exactly. The point is what to create a servlet at server side. To create the servlet at what server side, then what we will do? There are 3 ways to create a servlet in like servlet concept. How many ways to create a servlet? There are 3 ways to create a servlet. There are what 3 ways to create a servlet, right? What are the 3 ways? Number 1, our normal Java class will become servlet class when we implement the servlet interface. Our normal Java class will become servlet class when we extend the generic servlet. Our normal Java class becomes servlet class when we extend HTTP servlet. HTTP servlet, right? Yeah. Total, how many ways you can create a servlet total here? There are 3 ways. There are 3 ways to create a servlet basically. What are 3 ways? Implementing servlet interface, extending generic servlet, extending HTTP servlet. We decided that at server side, we decided that at server side, we are going to create one servlet, right? Exactly. 3 approaches are there. If you want, just let me open the API documentation. There I will show you that the 3 points. So you can go for the servlet API docs, right? Servlet API docs. This is servlet API documentation to check. This is servlet API documentation, guys. To check the servlet's API documentation, servlet API docs, use below link. Use below link to check the servlet API, right? This is the link, guys. So Tomcat 5.5 docs, servlet's API index.html file is there, right? Exactly. Guys, do one thing. Servlet 5.5, Tomcat 5.5. Tomcat, you can take the 9.0. Yeah, this is better because 5.5 means it's showing the Tomcat 5th version servlet API documentation. But I don't want 5th version API documentation, 9th version, 9.0 documentation, servlet-API. There we can see like, how many packages are there? There we can see like Java X.Servlet package, Java X.Servlet.annotation package, Java X.Servlet.hdb package, and Java X.Servlet.descriptor, right? Yeah, total 4 are there. One is the main package. This main package contains 3 sub packages, right? You got the point?
Yes.
Exactly. Let me go for the Java X.Servlet package. Java X.Servlet package, there we can see these are all the classes and interfaces belong to Java X.Servlet package. So we decided first approach to create a servlet is what? First approach is what? Servlet interface. Click on the servlet interface. Click on what? The servlet interface, right? See guys, we know this point. Servlet is a small Java program that runs what? Within a web server, right? A servlet is a small Java program that runs within web server. To implement this, we can use the generic servlet that extends what? Generic servlet and HTTP servlet. So total how many ways are there? Generic servlet approach is there, HTTP servlet approach is there, right? Exactly. We have the 3 approaches basically. Now, if you go for the first approach, implementing servlet interface. Implementing what? Servlet interface, right? As you know, like interface rules and regulation, first approach we are talking now. Our normal Java class my class. Our normal Java class will become servlet class when we implement what? Servlet interface.
Servlet.
Our normal Java class becomes what? Servlet class when we implement which interface here? Servlet interface, right? When we implement what? Servlet interface. Our normal Java class assume like my servlet I'm taking. My servlet. Guys, we decided to create one servlet at server side. We got the point, right? We decided to create one servlet at what? Server side, right? Exactly. We decided to create one servlet at server side. Our normal Java class becomes servlet class when we implement the servlet interface. As per the interface rules and regulations, interface contains some methods. We need to override all methods here, right? Override all interface methods, right? Exactly.
Yes.
To override all interface methods, tell me, override what? All interface methods. To override all interface methods, first of all, you have to know servlet interface contains how many methods, right? Servlet interface contains how many methods? The servlet interface contains total 5 methods. Okay, Servlet interface contains what? 5 methods. Can you please check the
Five
5 methods once? These are the 5 methods that generally that we have. One is a destroy method, get Servlet info method, get Servlet config method. These are methods. The Servlet interface contains total 5 methods. Check the first method, Servlet config method, right? First one. First one is the Servlet config method. Next one is what? Get Servlet config method. Okay, Servlet interface contains how many methods total? 5 methods. Get Servlet config method is there. And the next one you can come down. So we have the service method, right? So here we have the service method, right? Exactly. This is a service method. Okay, good. And next one is what? You can come down. Get Servlet info method is there. Okay, fine. This is a get Servlet info method. And one more last method, destroy method is there. Total Servlet interface contains how many methods? Means 5 methods, just 5 methods.
Five.
Got the point, right? Servlet interface contains how many methods? 5 methods, right? Exactly. Servlet interface contains 5 methods. One is the init method. Next one is what? Service method. Next one is a destroy method. These are the 5 methods that we have generally, right? Init, service, and
Get servlet.
so you got the point, right? Get Servlet config method is there. Total how many methods are there? Total 5 methods. So Servlet interface contains total 5 methods. Out of 5 methods, init, service, and destroy. Get Servlet info and get Servlet config. Total we have how many methods? 5 methods, right? Out of 5 methods, 3 methods are lifecycle methods. Okay. Okay, Servlet interface contains total 5 methods. Out of 5 methods, because here when the class myServlet is implementing Servlet interface, we must to override how many methods? Must to override? Tell me,
All.
must to override how many methods? 5 methods, right? Exactly. So we understood that the Servlet interface contains. The Servlet interface contains what? The Servlet interface contains 5 methods.
5 methods.
Out of 5 methods, 3 methods are lifecycle methods. Okay, 3 methods are what? Lifecycle methods. These methods are automatically called by server. These methods, 3 methods are what? Lifecycle methods, automatically called by server, right? So one point. 2 methods are what? Non-lifecycle method. 2 methods are non-lifecycle methods that we need to call, right? Non-lifecycle methods. So we need to call, right? We need to call the methods. Depends on the requirement, right? Exactly. Because servlets, we don't have the main method concept. Servlet, we don't have the main method. Servlets, everything is lifecycle methods only. So total, Servlet interface contains how many methods? 5 methods. Out of 5 methods, 3 methods are what? Non-lifecycle methods. What are lifecycle methods? Init method. Second one is what? Service method.
Service.
Third one is what? Destroy method. What are the non-lifecycle methods? Tell me, Emma. Get Servlet info method. Get Servlet what? Info method. Next one is what? Get Servlet
Get servlet
config
config.
method. These are non-lifecycle method, right? You got the point now? Yeah. Because how many you decided to create the first servlet? How many ways you can create a servlet? Tell me. How many
3.
ways? 3 ways are there. Implementing Servlet interface, extending generic Servlet, extending HTTP Servlet, right? Yeah. To check the Servlet API docs, click on below link. This is the link for that. Approach one is what? Yeah, this is approach one. Interface Servlet. Servlet interface contains how many methods total here? 5 methods. Total contains how many methods? 5 methods, right? We need to override how many methods? 5 methods here. If required or not required, mandatory, we need to override the 5 methods. But out of 5 methods, how many methods are lifecycle methods?
3.
3 methods are lifecycle methods. 2 methods are non-lifecycle methods. Okay, good. And even you can check the API documentation. Guys, don't think like I'm seeing the website. This is the API documentation. Always I recommend you to check the user manuals, right? You purchase washing machines. But you don't know how to use washing machine means what? Check the user manual, right? Instead of asking others. Always try to make the habit, check the API documentations. That's very good actually. Somewhere, do you agree or not?
Yes.
API document. Don't think like Ratan sir is reading from some website, huh? Don't think like that. I'm not reading from any website. I'm reading from what? API documentation, so that understanding simple will becomes very simple, right? Yeah. See, read this message, anyone? This interface defines the methods to
To
initialize the servlet
initialize the servlet.
and the service request and remove the servlet from service or remove the servlet from the server. Yes, actually, how many lifecycle methods are there? Three, right?
3.
Out of three lifecycle methods, we will write the logics of the servlet using service method. Okay, service method which is equal to the main method in the core Java. You got the point, right? Service method which is equal to what? Tell me,
Main method in core.
service method is equal to the main method in the core Java. In the core Java, we have the main method, right? Yeah. Naveen, you are able to understand, right? Naveen?
Yes, sir.
Naveen, can you hear me? Yeah, you're able to
Yes,
understand.
sir.
You understand this point, right? Yes.
Yes.
Okay, good. See, the Servlet interface contains five methods. Out of five methods, three methods are lifecycle methods, and two are non-lifecycle methods. These lifecycle methods are automatically, these three methods are lifecycle methods automatically called by server, right? Okay, fine. Out of three methods, where we will write the logic summa using service method. Yes, init method for the initialization purpose. I will do practically. What is the init method will do? I will do practically. Init method, service method, to write the business logic. Destroy method. If you observe like initialization purpose, request processing, service nothing but business logic, right? Destroy means what? Destroy the servlet, right? Exactly. When the destroy servlet destruction,
Yes.
this method got executed. Read this message here. This interface defines the methods to initialize the servlet. Nothing but which method? Tell me. Init method, right?
Init.
To service request. Nothing but what? Service
Service.
method, right? And remove the servlet from the server. Nothing but what? Destroy method.
Destroy method.
See guys, this point just one small for level line contains the three methods or not. This interface, the servlet interface defines the methods, initialize the servlet, nothing but what? Init method. Service request, nothing but what? Service method. Remove the servlet from server, nothing but what? Tell me, nothing but destroy, right?
Destroy method.
These are known as what? Life cycle methods. These are called following sequence. Okay, so very perfect point, right?
Hello.
Yes.
Good evening, sir.
Good evening, here.
Why these three methods called as life cycle methods?
The service calling like that, they implemented like that, is clearly saying to you that for initialization you can take init method, initialization purpose, any initialization like database username, passwords, and any initialization purpose you can go for the init method. Request processing service method, and the destroy method like destruction of servlet, right? Destroy
Okay,
method is given information like that. Okay, most frequently we'll go for the service method only. And application point of view, we don't have these all methods. Init and init is already implemented internally. We have the third approach, right? In the third approach,
Yes.
we'll discuss about the do get and do post methods. Only do get and do post is there. We don't have the init and service and destroy. Do get and do post is there. How it will be do get and do post, I'll tell you later. Okay, next class, more post. But as of now, we understood that this interface define the methods to initialize the servlet, to service request, and remove a servlet from the server. These are known as what? Lifecycle methods. These are called in following sequence, right? Yes. Got the point, right?
Yes.
This is servlet interface define the methods to initialize the servlet, to service request, and remove the servlet from the service. These are known as lifecycle methods. These are called in following sequence, right? These are called in what? Following sequence, right? Exactly. Sir, what is the sequence here? Read this first one. The servlet is constructed and initialized. Constructed means object creation. construct and initialize using init method. What is the Servlet init method? What kind of code you will write init method? I will tell you. But Servlet is constructed and initialized using init method. Second point, read the second point. Read the second point.
Any calls from clients to the service method are handled.
Any calls from the clients. Client will send the request. Any calls from the client to the service method is handled, right?
Yes.
From the client, any calls are coming, that is handled by service, right? Any calls from the clients. From the client browser, if you are getting any calls, from the client browser, if you are getting any calls, that is handled by because you got the point, right? Any calls from the client, the service method is handled, right? Any calls, yeah, any calls from the client, the service method is handled. The servlet is taken out of the service, the destroy method is destroyed, right? Destroy method got executed. These are the lifecycle methods actually called. This clarity important. First of all, you need to get the clarity about these all the points, so that the application becomes simple, right? Yes, this is the API documentation is very, very, very important. Okay. These are 3 points. The servlet is constructed using what? The servlet is constructed and initialized with the init method, right? Second point is what? Any calls from the client, the service method is handled. Third point is what? The servlet taken out of the service, the destroy method with the destroyed, then garbage collected. Destroy method means what? Destroy the data and garbage collector, right? You know, garbage collector means what? Destroy the garbage collector, destroy that object or not. That's it. In the below, we got the clear information, right? Read this message once. In addition to the lifecycle methods,
This interface provides the get servlet config method. The servlet can use to get any startup information, and the get servlet info method, which allows the servlet to return basic information about itself, such as author, version, and copyright.
You got the point, right?
Yes.
There is a non-less. We will do this all practically so that we get the clarity. Before starting the practical, we have to know first of all, Servlet interface contains how many methods, what are the lifecycle methods, what are the non-lifecycle methods, which one is called first, which one is called next. If you know that clarity, doing the application is simple, right? That's what the point. In addition to the lifecycle method, this interface provides the get servlet config method, which the servlet can get the information, startup information, and get servlet info method, which allows the servlet to return the basic information. One is a startup information, one is a basic information. You got the point, right? Yes, that is information, guys. Because you got the clarity, right? Yes, total 5 methods are there, but out of 5 methods, 3 lifecycle methods. In that 3 lifecycle methods, in which method we will write the logic means using service method. Using what? Service method, right? That is information. Any questions? Tell me. Any questions? Yeah. And see, the point is no. The point is. Yeah. Just to do this application in your system. Or you want to show the picture? Yes, to do the applications, first of all, integrate Eclipse ID. All the systems Eclipse ID is there. You want me to show how to install Eclipse ID? Tell me here. Eclipse ID installation already installed, available in system, is available in system. Okay, sir. Yeah. Because Eclipse ID, we have the two versions. Just let me give the brief introduction. So 2 minutes. Eclipse ID, we have the two versions. One is a JTS Eclipse ID. ID full form is what, guys? Integrated development environment, right? Environment. The IDs are two categories among. The IDs are two types. The ID is in two ways. What are the two ways means? One is what? Java Eclipse ID. Java ID. Java ID is nothing but JTSC ID. Second one is what?
J2SC.
JAA ID is metadata. And now we are talking about the servlets, right? So to run the servlet application, web applications, which ID is required? Java ID is enough, JAA ID required. To run the web application, we need what? JAA ID. Okay. So today, please try to download the JAA ID. So download what? Yeah, download the JAA ID, right? Exactly. You got the point, right? JAA ID. So show me the link how to download the JAA ID. Very simple. Just you can go for the directly eclipse.org website. This is my eclipse.org. In eclipse.org, click on this downloads. Are you able to see, right? Go to this website directly. In this link, click on downloads, right? Yes. Okay. In above link, click on what? Downloads, right? Yeah. Click on what? Downloads. If you click on downloads, then what happens, guys? Here, you will click on this download button. Yeah, you will get this one, right? Because you can download this one. That's not a problem. Eclipse ID for the package, but don't click on this one. Click on download packages. Don't click on directly. Click on download packages. Okay. In above, click on download. Click on what? Download packages. Don't click on download, guys. So click on what? Download packages. Once if you click on download packages concept, download packages, now this is a click on this one. There you can see JAA which ID you want. See, guys, Eclipse ID for the PHP developer, Eclipse ID for the modeling tools, Eclipse ID for this one. There we can see Eclipse ID for the enterprise Java web developer, right? That's what we need. We need CoreJava is like JTS is enough, Java ID is enough. But if you go for the JAA ID, it supports both CoreJava and Advanced Java, right? That will be better option. Okay, click on this one, guys. Okay, so click on this. Just I'm writing on click on that one. Just you can try to check the points clearly. Eclipse ID for the enterprise Java developers, web developers. It means enterprise applications and web applications. It supports both. Okay. Yeah, there we can see, click on this file. Here you can see, guys, here you can find the Windows 86 and 64, right? Just we need to click on this. Click on what again? Again, we need to click on what? This one, right? Exactly. You got the point, right? Click on this one. Very good. If you click on this one, download will start automatically. If you click on this one, what happened again? Again, if you click on that one, it's showing that. The advantage, if you click on this one, go back. See, guys, if you click on this, means it's showing that older versions you can see. Older version you can do like this, otherwise directly click on the Eclipse. These are the versions, guys. 2206. Actually, maybe some guys knows Eclipse ID. There we can see the Luna, Mars, Neon, Oxygen, Photon versions are there. After the Photon version from 2018, they changed the name like 2018-09, like 9 month, 9th month, 12th month, 2019, 3rd month, 6 months, 9th month, 12th month, 2020, like this. Is a 2022 6th month. I think in my system, 2022 3rd month is there. You got the point, right? Like that. ERP package is released, right? No problem. You got the point, right? You directly click on this file, it's not a problem. So if you want to see that point, you can click on. If you click on this one, automatically zip file will be downloaded. Okay, extract the zip file. The zip file will be downloaded. The zip file will be downloaded. The zip file will be okay. Downloaded, right? Downloaded. The zip file will be downloaded. Guys, the zip file will be what? Downloaded or not? The zip file will be downloaded. Extract the zip file, open the eclipse.exe file. Extract what? Extract the zip file. Extract the zip file, open the, tell me, extract the zip file and open the, can you please respond? Extract the zip file and open the, open what? Eclipse.exe file, right? Eclipse.exe file. That's the point actually. You got the clarity, right? Eclipse.exe file you can open. Any questions? Yes. Guys, see in my system, downloads is there. In downloads, there you can see the Eclipse folder. Yeah, this is Eclipse actually. Once if you extract this Eclipse, where is the Eclipse folder? Extract the folder. Yeah, I'm making like me softwares here. Oh, good. Spring REST is CoreJava, Jdbc, new folder. Yeah, new folder. There you can find STSID. Find this. Yes, you understood the point, right? Eclipse. This is when you extract the file. Once you've extracted, you can find the exe file. Just open the exe file. You got the point, right? Yes. Extract that file. Then you get the Eclipse site like this. Open this Eclipse site. In my system, 2022-03 is there. Guys, give the workspace. Most of the guys know that. Yeah, workspace you can give. Launch the workspace, right? Guys, open that exe file. Extract the zip file will be downloaded. Extract the zip file. Open the eclipse.exe file you can find, right? Their folder. So show me once. Okay, 1 second here. This one is a file, right? This one file. Let me make the new folder here. Just you can place it once. Let me open this one. Right click and extract here. Extract here. You can write. Okay, fine. There you can see the Eclipse. In this Eclipse, just you can find that eclipse.exe file. You can see that symbol actually. You can see that symbol. What is the symbol? Yeah. Yes. This is a symbol, right? Eclipse symbol. This is a exe file actually. Are you able to see the symbol, right? Yes. If you want to see the properties, more options, you can see the properties. When you see the properties, this is saying that Eclipse application.exe file. This is eclipse.exe file actually. Are you able to see the symbol, right? Just open that, okay? Yeah. Once if you open that, it's asking workspace. Asking what? A workspace. Give the workspace location. You can give any location where you want to say. Just click on the launch. Click on the launch. The file is launched. Eclipse ID is launched, right? Exactly. Eclipse ID is launched. Yeah, Eclipse ID launched, right? Exactly. Just make sure that one point here in Eclipse ID, go to the file menu, click on new. See guys, there we can see the Maven project, static project, dynamic web project, EJB project, connector project, all the project. CSS files, JavaScript Servlet files are there, EJB beans are there, EJB files. This ID is like JW ID. When you see this kind of data, JW ID is there. But some cases, if you want to select the Java ID, see right, this is the option like right hand side. Right hand side, we can find the plus is there, right side top corner. Plus is there. Click on this plus, there you can find the Java. If you click on open, now it is a Java ID. Go to the file menu, click on new. There we can see the CoreJava files. There we can see what a CoreJava files, Java project, class, enum, record, annotation. These are the files, right? There we can see like, tell me, there we can see what CoreJava files, right? There we can see like, CoreJava files. I hope you understood how to change the Java mode, right? Open perspective is there. In open perspective, just it can change the mode, right? Mode of the file. Are you clear now what I'm saying? You can simply change the mode of the file, right? Exactly. Okay, are you clear?
Yes, sir.
Yeah. In that case, like, change the prospect to this, change the prospect to JW to the Java mode. Here, right click here, right click here, just Java mode is there means there you can see like, normal core Java points. JW mode means what? There you can see like, dynamic web projects, right? Exactly. New, I want to create what? A dynamic web project. These are projects, right? Because you try to see up to this point, okay? So you try to install the Eclipse ID, try to open Eclipse ID, choose a workspace location, check that your ID is there in the Java mode or JW mode. If it is JW mode means we can work with advanced Java. Servlets means what, guys? We need to design web application, right? Web applications means what? You can go for the file menu, new dynamic web project, right? New dynamic web project. You got the point, right? Dynamic web project, right? Yes. So maybe if in your system it is showing the Java mode means you please change from here. Java. If it is a Java mode means what we can see new, we can see only normal core Java files, right? Yeah, that is your responsibility. You can change the Java to JW mode, JW mode to Java mode, right? That's it. Yes, you got that clarity, right? So we understood that. We understood that. How many ways you can create a servlet total? Tell me, how many ways you can create a servlet total?
Three ways.
Out of 3 ways,
Three ways.
servlet interface, extending generic servlet, extending HTTP servlet. To check the servlet API docs, use the below link, right? Approach one is like, interface servlet. These are 3 methods, right? There are 2 methods. Lifecycle methods, non-lifecycle methods. We understood exactly what the flow of execution of lifecycle and non-lifecycle method, right? Out of 3 methods, which method is called first? Init method is called first. Initialization, next one is what? Service method, next one is what?
Service.
Destroy, right?
Destroy.
In addition to the lifecycle methods, this interface contains how many non-lifecycle methods? The class is going good, right? I think in Amirpet classes,
Yes.
no one will get this much information, right? Within 3-4 days. We are going with only the real-time orientation, how we require information, right? Sir, no, yeah?
Yes.
Yes. Okay, you write the notes, no? Just you can take these notes. What is our notes link here? protectortest.com/
Servlet 70.
Servlets 7 p.m. right? Yeah. Guys, please write the notes. If the people are students, please write the notes on a day basis. Okay. Employees means okay, no problem. That is your choice. But students means please write the notes on a day basis. Okay. Yeah. So today make ready in your system. Tomcat server is ready. Eclipse is ready. We'll meet in tomorrow class. I'll create that project. In the project, I'll create the servlet. You know servlet, right? And all. Then tomorrow we'll meet. We'll make the first application about the servlet. And create the project. Clear, right? Any questions? Tell me, is any questions now? Yes, sir. Got it. Yes. Bye, guys. Tomorrow we'll meet. Bye. Yes, the guys who didn't pay the fees, complete the formalities. Complete the formalities before come to the tomorrow class at least. Tomorrow also this link will work. No problem.